In the previous video, we created the basic geometry for the model you see on the screen. We will now apply support conditions, commonly known as node restraints, to the bottom 3 nodes by selecting them with a window and opening the Properties form. The frame is pin-based, and we can simulate this via one of the common restraint buttons along the bottom. Otherwise, we could just type the code directly into the restraint field. This particular restraint code fixes the nodes in position, but allows them to rotate about all 3 global axis directions. By clicking the Restraints button on the side toolbar, we can see the restraints graphically. Because this is a 2-dimensional frame, we need to model the stabilizing effect of the struts that would extend in the out-of-plane direction from this frame to the next in the real 3-dimensional structure. We can do this by selecting the nodes involved, and applying a simple out-of-plane restraint to them. The frame is rigid jointed, except for the pin connection of the lean-to rafter to the central column. We can model the pin connection by double-clicking on the lean-to rafter and then releasing the out-of-plane rotational fixity at one end, either by clicking the appropriate button or by editing the fixity code directly. Note that the default fixity code of 6 Fs represents a fully rigid connection between the member and its node. We can show the pin connection graphically by clicking the Member Fixities button on the side toolbar. Remember that member fixities are referenced in the local axis system of the member, and you can show them graphically via the Local Axes button on the side toolbar. Next, we will specify the section properties. Starting with the main columns, we select them, open the Member Properties form, click the Section Properties button to expand the form, click the Sections Library button, and then select the desired section from one of the libraries. We then repeat the process for the rafters. Ensuring that we change to a different section property number before selecting the Library button. For the lean-to column, because only one member is involved, we can simply double-click on it. Choose a different section property number, select a section, and then click on the lean-to rafter and repeat the process. Now that the section properties have been defined, you can see that the colors of the members have changed to reflect their section property numbers. You can also see a list of the sections at the bottom right corner of your screen that are color-coded to match the members that they apply to. If you can't see the list, click the Labeling and Annotations button on the side toolbar and select Show Hide Section Names. Finally, we will define the material properties by selecting the whole frame, opening the Member Properties form, clicking the Material Properties button to expand the form, clicking the Materials Library button, and then selecting Steel from one of the libraries. Before finishing with the structural model, we will open the renderer and check that the members have the intended shape and orientation, and that the node restraints and member fixities are correct. This completes the structural input part of the model. In the next video, we will show how loads can be applied graphically.